Steve from CCL. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Fractal design case, which is the Arc 3 Mini. They do a mini and a midi version of this case. This one's the mini. Now, I think personally I like the Fractal cases. I think they're exceptionally good value for money. The price should be on the bottom of the screen right now. But yeah, it's designed for MATX boards, so there's not a whole lot of room inside, but for what it's designed for, you get plenty. So let's get it unboxed and have a look inside. Right, okay, so I've zoomed in a little bit now to just show you around the packaging before we open the case up. Now on the side of the box you can actually see the front design of the case there. Now the first thing that I noticed when I looked at this was it only has two 5¼ inch bays, because the rest of it's just a mesh front with what I think is a fan filter. We'll check that when we open it up. On the other side of the box you can actually see the inside layout of the case. Now what drew me to this most of all was, even though it's a small case designed for MATX boards, they've also thought of water cooling, because you do get some high performance MATX boards like the Asus Gene range, etc. So at the top of the case it can house a 240mm radiator. You can take the front bays out, fit 120mm radiators, etc. So yeah, they've thought of high performance and saving space. Now this is the mini version. The mini version's bigger, so you can obviously get more in there, but it's got the actual same designs. So yeah, let's open it up and have a look at what you actually get with it. Right, okay, so I've just got the item out of the box and whipped the side panels off, just try and speed things up a little bit for you. So I'm going to cover around my first impressions of the item, which were it does have a fan filter built into the front and top. My only letdown with it is that it protrudes the actual mesh, so it's a bit like one of those itchy scratchy woolly jumpers. Same across the top there, it's protruding a little bit. On the bottom of the case we do have what I would perceive to be a typical sort of fan filter setup there. But you can simply remove that, clean it, slot that back on. Everything for the side panels, etc. seems to be thumb screw design, so even for the top there. So you can get that off, I'm presuming, fit your radiator. Let's just have a quick look. Pretty long thumb screws, those ones. Guessing that is, so we can have a look at those. There we go, that just slides back. Anybody else who's struggling with that one? But yeah, you can kind of see the fan filter material there. Actually that doesn't appear to be removable, so you can't take that out to wash it from what I can see. Maybe wrong. No, that appears to be fitted in there, so unfortunately it doesn't look like you can take that out to clean it, but you can still get the hoover, etc. on it. Or if you did want to, you bend those metal clips back and it should come out that way. So I'll pop that back on top. You can see there, before I do actually, the arrangement for where you can fit your radiator. So obviously you'd bolt your radiator on from this side, screw it in, and on the other side you'd fit your fans on there. Pop that back on. Just put one screw in for now. But yeah, so far, like I say, everything seems to be thumb screws, so it seems to be the way forward now with cases. Everything's either heading towards toolless, like the actual hard drive mounts there, for you to take those out. Simply squeeze those together. Not a new design, but still nice to see. Also got screw holes there for some solid state drives, some 2.5 inch solid state drives. Pop that in there. So as you can see, you've plenty of expandability there for your hard drives. Now this cage in the middle, we just undo these thumb screws. This cage is actually removable. Just slide out like so. So if you do have a larger graphics card which you'd like to fit in there, then hopefully that would give you the room to do it. The bottom ones aren't removable. I thought they were, but they're actually riveted in through the bottom. Well, that's something that I'm sure the modders could deal with. Now it comes with an accessory pack here, which comes with all your spare screws, cable ties, and a PCI cover adapter kit. Also comes with a fan controller, which I believe we can fit in the rear here. So just have a quick look at that. So it's one of the larger bays. Got all of our screws, and also our fan controller accessory there. So that would basically screw in. This panel would come off here, that would fit in there, obviously from the inside of the case, but that would sit there and allow you to control the fan speeds. From there. From what I can see, supports quite a couple of fans. Quite a few fans there. So yeah, nice to see that coming with the actual item as opposed to an accessory that you've got to get separately. So we'll just put all of our accessories out of the way. So yeah, the hard drive cage, like I say, I think the ideal solution for this case would be either to go for a small portable performance system for taking to LANs, etc. Or if you're building a home network storage or you want to run a server from home, I think that will probably be the ideal solution for it. Looking in the rear of the 5 1/4 inch bays, it looks like, what is that? Comes with a 2.5 inch, a 3.5 inch, yes, 3.5 inch obviously there if you want to adapt that to fit a card reader. So it's a 3.5 inch to 5 1/4 inch adapter there. So although you could use it for yet another hard drive. So that again comes with it. Not another accessory that you've got to get separately. We have our array of front panel cables. We have obviously hard drive, power, reset, high definition audio, AC93, AC97, my mistake, reset switch, USB 3, USBs, so we've got plenty of them there. From the rear, on the back side of the motherboard plate, you can see all the cable management holes that we've got there, so if you're running any cables that way for your 8-pin, etc. at the top, you tie them in, get them round. Obviously they're cut out there so you can still get to fit an aftermarket cooler without having to take your board out. So yeah, they seem to have thought of all the cable management scenarios. So I've got that there for a fan at the top, so you can have 2 fans at the top, have 1 at the rear. We can have 2 fans at the front, so it already comes with 1, 2, 3 fans, already comes with 3 fans fitted. You can also fit another fan to the bottom there if you wanted to do so, so you've got your power supply, which they've already done cut out so you can reverse mount the power supply and have the fan at the bottom. So yeah, I mean the forethought that's gone into this with the amount of fans, where your cables can go, etc. It's a really intelligent design and layout, and it's what I've started to expect from Fractal Design. Just to add on to that as well, the actual power switch we've got there, we've got a power switch and a reset switch, headphone, microphone sockets, 2 USB 2.0 sockets and a single USB 3.0 there. The only downside to this is the button feels a little bit flimsy and I can't actually physically push the reset switch. I can't push it with a finger, so you need to use a pencil or paper clip or something to press that one. So yeah, that does actually conclude the coverage of this case. So that pretty much comes to the end of our unboxing and overview of the Fractal Mini Arc case. There's a couple of things that I think confuse me with the case. I don't understand why they would put so much design and forethought into the interior storage, etc., yet make a reset switch that you can't press with your finger. Just some stuff in there, it's not, I would say, low quality, because it is a high quality case. The only thing I would say is that some of the features don't compare with some of the other features. I do think it's a fantastic case for the price. I think if you're after, like I say, building somewhat small, somewhat powerful, plenty of hard drive, plenty of storage in there, I think it's the ideal case, and out of the lineup that I've seen, it's probably one of the only ones that I would choose. So yeah, it's a decent case. There's the full specs, and follow on the slides. There's obviously a link to the product on our website down there in the description. So yeah, if you could rate, comment and subscribe. My name's Steve. Thanks for watching.